Yo, yo, what's going on, everyone? We got Hot Cows in here. Farm Tech was first. Hot Cows. Roy stopped by. Is Roy still here? He's leaving work. Let's see. Pitco. GT Auto. Best mod ever is here. Krista F. Oldham. Can't stay long, but we'll be lurking. Who'd I miss? Carther. NY Babs. No, hold on, guys. The kids are just heading out the door. I gotta go say bye real quick. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. Why do I not hear the music? Maybe I'm not. Now I hear it. Okay. We got Reflex over on Twitch. What's up, MDL? All right, guys. It's been over a week. I've been dying to test this thing. We finished it up. I have not plugged it in yet. I have not turned it on. I'm hoping it powers on. My father was over here yesterday for my kid's birthday party, and I was hoping to possibly get him over here on the bench, but it never happened. He kind of he showed up late and left early, and I didn't even get to really talk to him. It is what it is. But so I didn't even get to ask him if he wanted to attempt it. So here we are. I built this over the week, a little dim bulby tester, and and I do have an isolation transformer. So we're gonna plug the dimmy bulby into that guy. I assume that you plug the dim, the dim bulb goes in the isolation transformer. And then we got, you guys can't see it now. So I got, let me see if I can move this for you guys. Oh, God. Okay. So we got on and off, protection mode, on or off. We got my bulb. And DUT stands for device under test. I just learned that. Did not know that until I seen some other people make these. Pitco, yes, correct. Thank you. Just got these in from AliExpress. I did not hook them up. I have these other cheap things from AliExpress or Amazon. Like what is this? Okay. Maybe I should just swap these out first before I connect the speakers. Something ain't right here. Okay, we're going to cut these off, and I'm going to install these before we power any speakers, but that might be later. We're not even at the speaker part yet. So today, yeah, cheap banana plugs. So I'm wondering if these are any better. Let me look at these. These look better, and they have the little quick connect thing, which so that feels much better. Let's look at it under the scope. Look on the bottom right, you'll see it. I mean, it still feels cheapish, I guess. I don't know. So I got those. We need to blow some speakers out. All right, MDL. Oh, speaking of stuff, thank you, Fortifix. How's it going? Thank you to all you guys here. I am now affiliate on Twitch, so if I get 10 subs, the first 10 subs become a founder's badge. No idea what it is. That doesn't mean go sub. Use a Amazon Prime sub if you have it. Don't waste money on it. I don't know how it works, but I now affiliate. I don't know if I'm what I did. Apparently that was 4 streams with averaging of 3 people. So you guys helped me out with that. Appreciate it. Right now we got 1 person on Twitch. Doesn't matter anymore. I don't think. Can I lose affiliate? I don't know. I'm already subbed on Twitch. Okay. My prime. Oh, so you guys already subbed. I wonder if you guys automatically get that number 1 badge or something. NY Babs. No speakers. DC load. Correct. I do have a little. I do have 8 ohm resistors and a little heat sink that I didn't mount these to yet. So maybe I could just like temporarily tape them on. Is that a good idea? No idea. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, Picto, you got the badge. Congratulations. So if anybody wants whatever that founder's badge is, go sub on Twitch and let me know if you do, because I didn't get any alerts. Howdy y'all. Who was that? Swarm Collector. How's it? What's up, Swarm? I'm watching on Twitch as well. Thank you. All right. Again, I don't think I need viewers on Twitch like I did before. So if you guys want to watch whatever one you prefer, I believe Twitch doesn't have any background music because Twitch and YouTube are not friends, I guess. I don't know how all that stuff works. But let's power this guy on. I need to you guys really can't. Oh, now you can see it. Okay. So we're going to power this on. And we are hoping we don't see smoke. We are hoping this bulb doesn't light up. Are you streaming OBS? Yes. Volume all the way down. You got this. Watch the whole series. Everything looked very well done. Thank you, MY Babs. Okay, I'm nervous, guys. Okay, right now power is off. Isolation transformer is turned on. You're plugging her in. Protection is on. Turn that on. So we have power going to. I gotta hit the on switch here. I wonder if I should thermal can this. I got no crown. Oh, sorry, Pico. Oldham Electronics. Is that the LED bulb? No, that's not an LED bulb. That's prime. I mean, I might as well thermal cam if I have it, guys, right? Can't hurt. Can't hurt to do it. Is the I don't know what you mean by that. Is the isolation turned down? It's not a variac, so it's all or nothing on it. I don't have a variac. That's maybe next on the list to do isolation transformer, variac, then dim bulb tester. It's a 60-watt bulb. Is that correct? What's up, Symbol Tech? Is that the correct wattage? Again, I'm not sure. Let me get my thermal cam set up. Let's see. Why is that? Hold on, that's weird. Why is that rotated? That's better. All right. Now I'm not going to get confused. All right, so we got our power supply over here. Are you guys... Okay, so you can see up top there. See where I'm pointing? Okay. That's actually really nice. You guys could, like... You can see the thermal cam along with what I'm pointing at. It's a good little setup. You need a more powerful... It's a 60 watt amp. Max RMS. So... Alright. No, what some people have is isolation transformer, variac, dim bulb. Yeah, okay, I think that's what I said. Isolation to the variac, then to the dim bulb. Yeah, so I need a variac. I seen them on Amazon. They're actually pretty cheap. Like the one, I think Rusty Russ has that one. I think I seen that on Amazon for like 50, 60, 70 bucks or something like that. So, all right. I use minimum 150. Let me see if I got a higher wattage bulb. I found a 75 watt. All right, guys. I'm going to leave the thermal cam right here, and I'm going to be able to move it around. Okay, that's good. All right, we're ready to power. I'm going to go with the 60 watt bulb. If it blows up, it blows up. So we got power on, protection on. Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. I think that's what we want. So the bulb blinked and then turned off. Here's our... Nothing's heating up over here. Add some volume. Yeah, I have the volume turned all the way down right now. I don't have any speakers connected. Do I want to connect the... I think I want to connect the multimeter to the speaker out and see... I want to test like DC offset or something. I've just learned about all this stuff, so... Are those heating up? I don't know. All I know is we don't have any smoke. No smoke, nothing. If I turn the volume up. So Symbol Tech, you say you don't want to have DC voltage. Yes, measure the output. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna put my voltmeter on DC. And we have a speaker here. We have a ground. This is gonna be... So we got a ground. You guys can't really see this, I'm sorry. But it's right off the screen here. So there's ground, and then there's that. So that's 0.015 and 0. So that's millivolts or something. Power transistor should be warming up. Let me go back to the thermal cam and see if we can see anything there. You got one right here. I don't see any heat coming off it, but that's just the cover. Maybe if I add volume. What is that? Something heating up down there. Let me get a little plastic guy. I'm gonna poke around. That is okay. So that's that is a transistor heating up right there. That is Slaw. Hey, what's up, Ace? Why is it I don't know. I don't know why it's fluctuating. Here, if I touch the leads, maybe there's something wrong with my multimeter. Okay, so I'm gonna do left channel again. Just let me go back to overhead. I think we're good on the thermal. All right, left channel. This is speaker 1, or no, right channel, sorry. Shows 0 to 0.018. It keeps fluctuating. Let's go to left channel now. 0 to 0.027 was the highest. So 0.030 I think I just saw. And then go back to the other channel. That goes to 0.023. So those are pretty good. You're right. I don't know what the speakers are set to. Give me a second. Oh, you know what? The speakers weren't even on. Okay, speakers are on now. Let me thermal cam this now. see if anything changed. Here's the transistor in the back. All right. So those are only 34C. Those aren't bad. Okay, so now measure. I gotcha. Okay, speakers are on now. See, guys, help me out here. I'm learning. I'm learning, and I'm messing up. Speakers are on now. That's a lot more consistent now. We're at minus 0.028, and that's a minus 0.028. I don't know what you're talking about with the half an amp. What's half an amp, GT Auto? All right, so let's go to the left speaker now. This one is, ooh, that's different, 0.052. So that's a slight difference. I got you guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I got you. Check it out. Sloth is getting there. We got the silly scope ready. Okay, so I got the oscilloscope ready, but I have a really short cord, so I need to move things around. I wonder what the best way to do this, guys. Maybe if I could get the oscilloscope on top of here. Or can I get rid of the dim bulb tester now, or do I want to keep that on, guys? Because that, actually, you know what, the dim bulb guy could go out of the way. This is a long cord. So dim bulb can go away. Or out of the way, rather. Sorry. Dim bulb's out. My dim bulb is glowing very faintly. If that makes a difference to anybody. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'm a mess right now. I need this to reach auxiliary in. Alright, that should reach now. But now I need a camera on it so you guys can see. I gotta... Okay, hold on. Forget about the oscilloscope for now. Okay, sorry. Schematics in description, yes. Limit the current to amp. What did I miss? Forget about oscilloscope, okay. Show me the schematic. Yeah, schematic is in the description. Oh, GT is saying go up to higher wattage bulb. Need an input tone array. Okay. Reflex. Put it at half volume now. Aliu, Frogman Electronics. How's it going? I missed you when you showed up. Sorry. Okay. What is the input set to? If it's radio, it could be trying to amplify static sound. Possibly. Should I put a speaker on? Or no, we're not there yet. I want to test... The bulbs are wattage. They all take 120 volt. Correct. So I have a 60 watt bulb in there now, and it's got a faint glow to it right now. If that matters to anything. Okay, I think it's safe to say you're okay with dim bulb. Okay, so I'm going to power this down. Power off. I'm going to bypass the dim bulb protection. Turn it on. Okay, so we're bypassed. Power on. Okay, we are bypassed. I don't really see anything concerning. I don't see anything smoking. What's that? Okay. You want me to connect speakers? I thought I was going to do the dummy load before I did that, or I was going to inject the signal. So I made a dummy load. I was going to do. I got dummy load resistors. But we've powered this on before. It was working before I did the recap. So I'm pretty confident I'm just going to plug the speakers in. I'm okay bypassing the dummy load. Okay, I'm going to power it off. Oh, wait. It's not even powered on. Now it's on. Did I just turn it off? I have no idea, guys. Send it. Okay, it's powered on. We're not going to do anything with the oscilloscope yet. So I can put this camera back. You guys can see my beautiful mug while I do this. Alright, I'm going to turn it off. Let's plug some speakers in. This is my right side. I guess I could flip this over so it's the right side up. Let's do that. That way I can see what I'm doing better. I don't think anything underneath there is gonna do anything. Is my cord caught on it? It's caught on my oscilloscope. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna plug speakers in. Right side. Black. Red and black. Oh wait, I said I was gonna change this. Guys, I'm gonna change this real quick. Gotta build up that suspense. And check this out, guys. Remember how when I did that one PlayStation, it oxidized on the board? Look at these wires. And that was different flux I used. So this is already oxidized, turning green. I did this like a week ago. Or maybe 2 weeks ago. That can't be good. Hands away from power. Gotcha. You know what, guys? We're just gonna plug this in. Let me read chat, and then we're gonna plug it in. I'm not gonna fix these symbols yet. Yeah, dummy load. Don't need to. I'm not worried about breaking these speakers. If it's clear, distort it. Dummy load if it's good. Run it. Full send. If you feel confident, go for it. Send it, Carter. Symbol tech R723 and R724 is bias control. No idea how to do any of that. So I don't know what bias is. Crank it up so you can add some extra trim pots and adjust the bias. Yeah. Keep hands away from power supply. Plumber's flux. Carter, no, this was new flux. Good. And to have a good D offset, you must have matched pairs Q701 and Q702. Depends on the sound quality you're after. So I just want it to work. With very high-end units, I use molded speaker cables. Flux shouldn't do that. You're right. I agree, guys. It should not do that. All right, power's off. Let's plug some speakers in. This one is my right side. I have another speaker over here. That's my left side. So there's two speakers over, so that's speaker 1 and speaker 2. I guess I could, so you have up to 4 speakers hooked up to this guy? Do I want it on this one or over here on this one? Doesn't matter. I think it should be this one, right? Because that's speaker 1. That's speaker 2. Oh, look, it even... Alright, guys. Sorry, guys. We're redoing them. Yeah, that's it. I have that switch for speaker 1 and 2. Sorry, guys. This shouldn't take as long because I have those new connectors. So give me a second. I am sorry. You need to connect both to speaker 1. So the left and right to speaker 1? Is that what you're telling me? Yes. Left and right, then you have speaker 2 left and right. So my question for you guys, so you got a wire here with the black line and one without a black line. Which one do you put the positive to? I know it doesn't matter as long as they're the same on both sides, but I'm just curious what you guys use. What's up, Dave? You're welcome. All right, so I'm gonna do. Oh, so the black is what you guys do for negative. The black line means negative to you in audio. Okay. That's a very good question. Okay, looks like I did positive was the black line, but I could easily switch them. I'm gonna switch them because that makes sense to me. That black line should be negative. Okay, so black on the speaker is going to go to negative. Let's switch that one up. So I had them backwards, but well, I mean, I had it connected right, but not right. If that makes sense. It was right, but it wasn't right. I just do whatever I feel like that day. You know what? I'm not sure how I feel today. I'm a little bummed out right now. I ran out of beer and didn't think of it on my way home from work. I'm craving a beer right now. That's how I feel. Yeah, I had my son's birthday party yesterday. He turned 12. Turned 12 on Saturday, and then we had the party yesterday. Lots of people came over, and they drank all the beer that I got. I didn't expect that many people to be drinking on a Sunday, but that's how it goes. It's really long. Hold on, somebody's talking. My cat's a little late now. I don't know what that is, but hey, that's a welcome to the stream. What did I miss? Simultech. The polarity of the speakers is that the sine wave positive will move the coil voice out, and the negative side of the sine will pull the voice. Gotcha. So that matters. We obviously want the speaker moving in the right direction. All right, we got one speaker done. Show us how to tap on the live tool. All right, next time I do a tapping job, I'll show that to you. NY Babs is he used to be a machinist. That's what I do. I'm a machinist. I send a video on Reflex's Discord. Are you an amateur radio? I don't have a ham radio or anything. I've never worked on electronics before. I don't know anything about radios, but I am interested in ham radios. I've seen that before. So you got a call sign. You got to be like registered and stuff for that, I believe. So that would that maybe one day that's a goal of mine to get a little ham radio set up. But they're quite expensive, I've seen. Because on the speakers will always be alternate current and never direct current. Gotcha, Simultech. Somewhere a machinist who worked with me probably threw up. Alright, I got my cables ready. Let's power Let's get some sound out of this. What is going on? Why are you sticking? Okay. You are my right speaker. All right, so you guys are saying to plug into speaker 1 for left and right. I'm still confused there. Why wouldn't I do a speaker 1 and a speaker 2? So wait, what is Kat saying? KE6HBQ, is that your... That... Oh no, there it is. So Greg Richards. So Greg Richard is a ham radio guy. My Cats is RN9 ATV. See, that is awesome. So you guys could be around the world and talking to each other. That is so freaking cool. Okay, that is correct. And then switch on speaker 1. Okay. So I got left and right. Positive, negatives are correct. We're on speaker 1. I'm going to flip this down and try and... Let me remove any traces of wires and stuff down here so I don't accidentally short something, because I don't have any covers on this thing. Okay. I think we're clean. Power going to this. I got to make sure I don't stick my fingers into anything that I shouldn't right now. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do here. I need to power this somehow. Okay, so I have auxiliary to RCA. I kind of want to... I think the first song that should come out of this should be my Sloth Tech song, so I'm going to attempt this to connect that. We're going to connect it to the auxiliary. Does it matter where white and red go? White for left, red for right? I have no idea. Check the radio. You want me to check the radio? Okay, I'll check the radio. We'll do radio first. Okay, we're going to power it on. Power on. FM. You got static. Let me tune it. Ow. Hit my head. Hold on, guys. I gotta take out my headset.
Or lower ability to fight them than liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms.
Right speaker's working. Left speaker's working. I do not have an antenna hooked up.
To learn more, or visit trimfireradio.com.
Stock number F32279, leased for 36.
So we got a bulb out.
1.6 F150 STX group cab, 7,579 due in signing plus taxes and fees. Zero security deposit. Please be responsible for 25 cents.
Copyright! Copyright! Okay, we got sound. This is AM. No, FM. We got sound, guys. I want to. So now we could like test things. I want to try. I wonder if this will play my song. Uh-oh. I have it on auxiliary. So auxiliary in's not working? Or maybe I just have the wrong cable. Oh, it's playing through my headphones. Hold on, guys. Coming out of the radio. It goes black. Went back. Clock tech. Get up. Let's go. Add some bass. Treble. That works. Left channel. Right channel. But that's like volume maxed out. Maybe I should turn it down a little. Yo, what's up, Supersonic Corn Dog? All right, guys. It's working. I'm going to swap this bulb out. And I do want to see... sounds like needs some bias tuning, but otherwise, good job. Thank you. All right. I'm having too much fun here, guys. All right. Power off. Power's off. Woo! It's working. It is working. Now we could do proper testing, maybe? We could inject Yes, you know what? I do have a beer here that my mom left. It's not my beer, but it'll work. It will work. Celebratory Miller Lite time. Sponsored by... Who the heck? I have no idea where I got this. Kutztown, PA. I'm not from there, but that's near me. Okay. All right, we got a beer. Shit. All right. I'm going to spill this beer, I know. I'm going to set it way over here. I can't send you beer fun. That's okay. I don't need... That's not going to help me get a beer now. If anyone donates anything now. It's not going to help me at the moment. The Miller Low Life. What did I do? I didn't check it. Band AM. Okay, let me get back. Let me get back to where I could hear things. We don't need the auxiliary input anymore. That was pretty sweet. I was able to play my own Sloth Tech song on here. We do have a bulb out. I do have an extra one of those. I'm gonna swap that real quick. Well, it's either bulb or bad wiring. Bulb looks okay-ish. But I do have a new one. You gotta remember, I still have this powered on. Let me completely turn the power off. I probably shouldn't have pulled this out with it powered on. Or the switch isn't on, but there's power going to the switch at least. Okay. Power on. Just measure with the multimeter. Should measure low ohm on the bulb if it's fine. Oh. Well, it was pretty... Yeah, it's still not on. So that's a wiring issue. I'll have to trace that wire back. So that bulb's still good, I think. Pull this back out. Put that bulb back. Okay, Symbol Tech, are you here? You are the one that would help me. Could be the bulb socket, possibly. Give me a second, guys. I need to connect my speakers back up to my headset. I'm sweating. My garage is hot. I do have AC blowing on me, but it's still hot. First measure across R747 and R. I don't know where that is. Where's R747? 741? I don't know how to find it either. I mean, I got the schematic here. Where's that? Power supply or something? Or amplifier? Or big 5-watt on the power amp boards. So you said... Okay, so I have an amp board from the other unit that I have out. That's this board back here. Big 5-watt resistors. That's a big resistor. That's a big one. And I see the big resistor right here. And that says... connected to DC. No, it's not connected to that. It's connected to this guy. Okay, Symbol Tech's gonna send me to school here, guys. So bear with me. So I'm gonna measure DC voltage across this big resistor, which is right here. Yeah, I see them on this board here. So that connects to Q702. So let me find Q702. And I see, here's Q702. And you said, I'm looking for R747 and 748. Give me a second, Symbol. Sorry. Okay, so from the big transistors, so that's Q707 and 706, which is 706. And there's R744. Is that what you said? No, you 747, 748. Ah, there's 748. Okay. So those are connected to the emitter of 706. You talking about the cement resistors? That's what that is. So those are the cement resistors you're referring to. Is that right, Symbol? Let me scroll back. Look underneath the microscope here, right? 0.335 5-watt cement resistors connected right to the emitter. Yes, all right. Okay. The question is, it's kind of hard for me to get in there with this. It looks like I could get in there, but that looks dangerous. I'm scared. There's lots of stuff in the way. So put the volume down to minimum. And you want me to measure DC voltage across that. Let me see if I could even like get in there. I'm going to practice getting in there before I turn anything on. What did I do? Ah! Sorry, guys. Okay. Let me put that back. That's where you go. Okay. So, Symbol Tech, smash that like button. You don't have those clips? I have something. Let me see what I got. I have something that might make this work. Like something like this, but how do I... This is so small. What the heck? I mean, I guess I could always... I can't even get this clip in there. Get out of here. Something like that. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can finagle this here. Okay, I could get in there. It's just, it's kind of sketchy to me. I'm going to try and jam the negative in there where it stays, where I don't have to touch it. Okay, so you want me to measure Oh, don't do that? Okay. So you want me to power it on, which it's not yet. Let's see what else I got. Hold on. Oh, look at this guy. That would be nice. I like that. Oh, you guys can't see it, but I have that on there. Do I have another one? I do have another one. All right, hey, Patamusi. Welcome. Thanks for following. Pitco, thanks for stopping by. We got it working. You saw it working. I didn't mess anything up. Not yet. Alright, so this resistor, it's got like a leg or a covering over the leg that I can't really get those on. I feel like there should be an easier way here, guys. And you guys can't see what I'm doing. Let me see if I could do it on this one. You guys can't really see. Still can't see. I'll turn my light up. Okay, you guys still can't see. Alright, I'm just gonna zoom back out. There is a resistor down here, guys, that I'm trying to connect to do a test. And I cannot catch the leg of it. I'm pretty confident. So Symbol, am I just measuring one of these at a time, right? I'm pretty confident that I could sneak in here while it's on. So that one's touching. Okay, I could sneak in here while it's on. I mean, hell, I could even... They're touching right now where they need to be. Without me hold... This one's stuck in there. That's a good hole. I'm going to do that. One-handed. Don't do that. But it's not touching anything else. Okay. I'm gonna try and get this thing in there. I believe you. There's insulators on the legs that I cannot connect anything to it. What? Just leave it? Okay. So can we work on with the oscilloscope now? I'm thinking. I watched a video on this, which might not be a good thing. So I have the oscilloscope with a function generator. I have BNC to RCA, Heathkit that I'm going to plug into the auxiliary input. And then we're going to drive a signal into it. Look at that GT Auto. Sloth merch. Nobody's ever bought anything from there yet, so who wants to be the first? I've only put it up there for 5 months now. It's okay, don't buy it. It's expensive. But I do gotta say, they have koozies, slim cans are regular cans. They work good. All right, what did I miss in chat, guys? I'll be back, guys. Okay, Simple Tech, thank you for helping out. I'm gonna go with inputting a signal into the auxiliary, and I'm gonna try and figure how to show this to you guys. And turn my light back down. Okay, power's off. There you go. Auxiliary in. Will it come with a signed solder ball? I don't think so, but I could see what I could do. If somebody wants to pay a little extra, we could do a signed solder ball. Whoa, what the heck is this? So I'm not sure what's going on here, but I don't even think I plugged it in. It's saying too high of a voltage is being applied to the waveform generator, BNC. I think that was just from me. Maybe just from me messing with it. I have no idea. So, wave gen, sine wave. I think we want 1 kilohertz or 1 megahertz. I don't know. Which one is it? Yeah, we want 1 megahertz, I think. 1 kilohertz? 1 kilohertz? And amplitude 500 millivolts or 1 volt maybe. 1 millihertz is too much. Okay, 0 to 20 kilohertz. Gotcha. So we're at 1 kilohertz. No offset. Let me see if I could figure out a way to get my camera showing what I'm doing here without breaking anything. Okay. We got the oscilloscope screen up. Okay, so I need to do the dummy load. You're right. So let's do that. Okay. I'm wondering, I'm like, what am I plugging into? You're right. It's the dummy load that I got to plug into. Yeah, who's the dummy now? I am. Okay, so I want to set this. I want to set this somewhere on here, but not on here. I need something to set on here, guys. Hold on. Will this work? doxing myself. Okay, if we do a dummy loads. So this wire, I have white to red. So the white line to the red. And then I just wrote a positive negative on here. White line to positive. I'll plug these in the speakers. If I can get them in here. Okay. So this one again, white. Positive with the white stripe. So these might get really hot, not actually in on the heat sink here, but maybe I could tape it down. Some Capcom tape or something. It's better than nothing, right? But eventually these are going to be screwed into here. This is just a heat sink that I got from something. I forget where I got it from. But I'm going to drill and tap, and I'm not sure how. I think I want them like staggered, so that way I don't touch stuff. Okay, symbol text back. Nice. Yeah, so we're gonna mess with the volume once I get this set up. You're right. That's what I was reading. So I believe I read correct information. Okay, that one's in. So this is a super simple dummy load, guys. There's much more intricate ones that I've seen, and I didn't have all the materials or whatever to make that, so this should work, I think. Should work fine. It's fine. I can't. Only this screw actually fits. Every other screw is too big to fit through here. I'd have to, unless I open the holes up, I'm not worried about it. It's touching. But yeah, I don't plan on holding it on for long. It's only, this amp only does what, 60 watts. These are rated at 100 watt. I'm hoping it'll be, if they burn up, they burn up. They were $10. So I'm okay if they burn up. So now we take the oscilloscope. I have channel 1 is going to be on this side, which is plugged into that is, I can't see. That is left speaker. And then this one will be right speaker. I guess I got the negative over there. Apparently I don't need this negative over here, since I already checked my negatives on my receiver are connected together. So that's one thing we need to do. The resistor, don't connect to resistor. Okay. Where do I connect it to? Yes. GT Auto, thank you. If anybody here is not subscribed to Symbol Tech, go check out his channel. Subscribe. Very good channel. Very helpful. Very knowledgeable. A lot more knowledgeable than me. To the amp output. So, I mean, I'm not sure I can. To the amp output. So you mean like where these are plugged in to the speaker channel? Is that what you're talking about? I assume, right? I'm ready. Then solder a wire to the resistor. Okay. So that's what we'll do. Okay. I could definitely solder a wire onto these. Oh, starting to sweat. Get that signed solder ball already. Uh-oh. Did you buy something? The crocodile can be attached to the resistor because of the isolation silicone. Corn dog. If you did, thank you. I don't know if you did or not. But it should show up here if someone does buy something. That's all right. We're gonna solder to it. So I got just a wire, yay, about 10 inches long. I assume that should be more than enough. Probably don't need it that long. So I assume I gotta do that to each one. Let's get you out of here. I bought a koozie. Thank you. Supersonic Corn Dog. Very first Sloth Tech merch purchase. You get something special for that. Thank you. I don't know what you get yet. But you get something special. Let's go. I'm the first merch you bought. You know what? That's special. I appreciate it. And speaking of GT Auto, search for Super Sonic Corn Dog's channel. Throw his up there. He just started a YouTube channel recently, or started live streaming. I think he had a channel, but you just started live streaming. I caught the one a little bit, and I think you're doing a switch mods or something. So anybody in chat, check out Supersonic Corn Dog. Give them a sub, please. A signed koozie. I don't know if I could. I mean, I guess if you want to exchange that one for a signed one, or just keep it. I'll sign the one I got, and I'll send it to you. If you DM me your address on Discord, I'll freaking send you a signed koozie. Because I have 2 of them. I only need 1. I just bought 2 just for the heck of it. But I don't think you really want to sign one from me. Who would want... What are you going to do with a signed Sloth Tech koozie? Okay. Did I lose a wire? I lost the wire. Oh, here it is. Subbed. There you go. There it is, guys. Check out Corn Dog Repairs. Supersonic Corn Dog. Give them a sub. Give them a like. Check them out. When are you gonna stream again, Corn Dog? What the heck's going on? I need more solder. This is very hard on top of this box, guys. Okay, guys. We have our oscilloscope ready to go. Symbol Tech is hooking me up, telling me not to burn my probes. From Philippines. Is that where you are, Symbol Tech? I see. Hey, Symbol Tech, you're doing I see a lot of your shorts are you like building some product or something. I thought that's pretty neat, but you don't say, you haven't said it what they are or what they do. It's just that it's in like some waterproof case and stuff, and it looked really neat. So I assume that that's your job and stuff. Maybe you're not allowed to say it, but that's pretty cool. I'd like to know some more information about that, if you can share. I'm on my way back home. I have to figure out my clock resistor, and if replacing that doesn't help, I might have to do some trace repair. Okay. All gadgets for rovers, like Mars rovers. Is that what you're talking about? Rovers, or like, somebody, has a beach rover that they want to get through the sand. Boats. Oh, boats. Oh, rowers. I thought you said rovers. I'm sorry. Okay, we are getting some weird symbols coming up on my oscilloscope right now. I don't know what any of that means, but we are almost ready to power this up. Okay, that's because the ground wire was not connected. Now the ground wire is connected. Boats and hose. Okay. Alright, so I've oscilloscope probe connected to the positive on this one. probe connected to positive on this one. They're not touching or near the resistors. Let me just see if I can stick them in place up here on this box. Am I ready to power this on yet? Make sure the probe is on the positive side of the speaker. I mean, I marked this positive negative, so how do I tell what the resistors don't have a positive negative? Does it matter? I just wrote positive negative, and I think it could be either way as long as I have the probe to this side of this one and the probe to this side of that one. Negatives are both going to this one. Am I right there? No wires touching the heatsink, and I don't think it's going to get that hot to melt any wires that are touching the heatsink down here, but none of them are actually touching anyways. The red plug on the amp. So you want me to just sanity check myself here? What did I do? So continuity. We got beep. I'm going to do positive here. And then touch the red one. I can't see in there. Okay, so we got a beep there. It's not connected to anything else. Now I'm going to do the black on that channel. And these should connect on both sides. Yeah, so that's connected on both sides. Or both resistors. Now you guys can't see, I'm sorry. So if I do black, they're both connected. Let's do red on the other speaker. Okay. Or I should have made sure that's not connected to anything else. Are the positives connected? What did I do? Or is that because my probe? Was my other positive connected to both of these? It was. Now that I assume that's because I'm just on speaker 1 instead of speaker 1 and 2. Is that right, Symbol Tech, how it should be? You saying good. Appreciate the support chat. Oh, look at that. GT Auto throwing the tips. You guys don't have to tip. Don't worry about tipping. I'm here learning from you guys. You guys are teaching me. So I usually tip to streamers that teach me stuff. So you'll see like when I watch Toltec Merc or something, I usually throw 5 gift subs his way. Should be separate. Well, that's what I was thinking because I have them both on. Oh, I need a beer. I need a sippy sip. Something is not okay. Let me just disconnect the oscilloscope probes and see if that changes anything. Probes are disconnected. I don't think that is the culprit, but we're gonna go back. I'm touching one of the channels here, red, and it's connected to both these resistors. Let me unplug them and see if these are connected on the amp itself. I gotta do some moving around here, guys, for this. Give me a second. Without spilling my beer. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Measuring resistance. Okay, I'm gonna show you so you can see what I'm seeing here. Okay, so these are not connected. Grounds are connected, but why is it? What did I do with my load things here? Maybe did I do something wrong with my dummy loads? So if I put the left channel in, how is that? Are these... So is there positive, negative on these resistors that I'm... Or else are these shitty resistor? I mean, I guess... Okay, I'm getting continuity. No, it beeped for 1 second. Okay, you're saying measure resistance mode? I got you. Give me a second. Okay, resistance mode. You gotta bear with me, Symbol Tech. I'm a beginner with all this stuff, so I apologize. I might be making some of you guys mad that actually know what you are doing. I apologize. Sloth is learning. Sloth is gonna make mistakes. Sloth has made mistakes. Sloth will make more mistakes. Okay, so you're saying measure in resistance mode now. So from positive to positive. So you got 16 ohms. For sure, you only 8 ohms. So if I measure the resistor, hey, nothing. Now between the red and red should be okay. Black and red should be 8 ohm. Why am I not getting that? You get an overload. Is that because they're plugged in? Do I get bad resistors? Should this read 8 ohm right now? I don't know. Oh, there it goes. What the f... Okay. Okay, so now I'm getting 8 ohm. Okay, I wasn't... I'm like really pressing hard on these. Okay, so we do have 8 ohms at the resistors. So So you're saying I get 16 ohms on here. Why is that? Why'd it double? What's that magic trickery there that made it double? Is it bridged or something? Is that what bridging? I remember bridging always doubled things in audio, I think. I remember bridging I used to have a sub amp in my car, and we would put the amp in to bridge mode and make it louder. That's all I know. All right, so now let's go black and red. 8 ohm. To the other black, 8 ohm. And black to black should be just short, dead short. Yes. Okay. Because the resistors get in series through ground and it will be 16 ohm. Okay. All right, so are we ready to fire this up? Sloth will make mistakes. That's right. Sloth will make lots of mistakes, guys. I'm still mad that you bought merch and it didn't show up on here. I had an alert for that, I thought. But I believe you, corn dog. I believe you. Okay. I need to figure something out here. Give me a second, guys. Remember, always cut away from yourself if you guys are cutting boxes. Boy Scout rule number 1. Never cut towards yourself. Ah, I got room to work. I should have did that from the beginning. Okay, now we're not shorting out on nothing down here. We got our dangly wires over here. Lost. Oh, I almost spilled my beer. That would have been bad. It's in there under super. What did I? Now make sure the probe goes to red and crocodile to ground. Okay. So I got channel 1 is going to go to this guy, which is left. Probe is going to the plus sign. I should probably like solder this, maybe. Clamp going to the other side. Okay. Probe 2, or channel 2, is going to the positive on this side. I do not have a separate function generator. I have to use the oscilloscope. I think I could do this. Maybe I'm wrong. That I'm not. Okay. I got to connect it to auxiliary now. Okay. So oscilloscope is connected. I believe I got everything in right. Nothing's touching. Wires are off. Resistors are somewhat on there. I could thermal cam it. You can see my iron's on. Soldering. Oh, I lost my thermal cam. I gotta unplug this and plug it back in. Uh-oh. I lost my thermal cam. Thermal cam's back. Why is that crooked again? Why are you not remembering where you were? Okay, so we got thermal cam. We don't have oscilloscope cam. We have oscilloscope cam. We don't have a sloth. Oh, you got a sloth cam up there. Okay. No need for thermal. I'm just curious how hot these are going to get. Oscilloscope, camera, angle check. Where's the output signal generated from the oscilloscope? It is right here. It's going into the auxiliary of this. So I need to go to auxiliary, which we already confirmed works, because that's where we heard my Sloth Tech song from. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume all the way down. Make sure nothing is shorting out. We got this probe. It's sitting pretty there. This probe sitting pretty there. Negative there. We got nothing. Nothing looks out of place. Yes, I have it going to both channels. I have a splitter, RCA splitter, that's confirmed splitting the signal. That was a whole ordeal. I went through like 10 different plugs. I bought this thing thinking it would split the signal, but it didn't. Ground was over here, positive was here. And then I bought this guy, and I went through a whole thing that ticked me off that I couldn't figure it out. But I finally got the right cable in. You want the oscilloscope big screen? Let me see what I could do here. Oh, that didn't work. Does that look? Can you guys see that? Yeah, I'd have to make a whole new scene. It was easier for me to just swap that around. But is that okay? We should be able to see when I power this on. Do I want DC coupling or anything? I have no idea about that. Am I coupled? I don't know. Mode coupling, I see that's an option. Looks good from my house. Okay, we're gonna have a quick sip. So I got a signal going out to the auxiliary channel, and we're reading the speaker output. Do I have that set up wrong? Mode coupling. AC, done. Okay, I'm gonna power it on. I'm gonna wait 1 second before, that way you could say no or whatever real quick. Are we ready to power this puppy on? Are we ready to send some? We have a signal going to it. I should be able to adjust it with the volume. We should see the sine wave on here. It should be the exact same on both channels. Otherwise, that means something's wrong. We have the oscilloscope hooked up. Probe on the positive for left channel. Probe on the positive for right channel. Negatives are both connected, which I only needed one, but it doesn't hurt to have them both connected. Resistors are on aluminum block. like Andy. Only put 150. All right, so let's go back to the wave generator. I'm at 1 kilohertz. And you're saying 150 millivolts. So, oh, I'm at 500 millivolts. Okay, so I still want 1 kilohertz down to 150 millivolts. I think that's... Am I right there? You can't really see. Amplitude. Don't know what amplitude means. Altitude? Amplitude. That's amps. No idea. Okay, so is that... Okay, I got you. That's the amplitude that the signal's coming out. So I'm at 150 millivolts is the amplitude. Got it. I got it. You see? We're learning. Sloth's learning. Okay. Any other settings before I power this up? Actually, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, all right. I think I muted my mic and then unmuted it. Can you guys hear me right now? Am I muted? I don't think I am. Let me... No, I'm not. I'm not muted. Carter, he still needs to learn peak-to-peak, RMS, and yeah, I need to learn all that. So what I watched was a video of... I should actually link the guy's video. It was a really educational video for me about using the dummy load and stuff, and he was going through the oscilloscope with another guy that was new to it, and he was explaining stuff. I'm actually... You guys probably all know who it is already. I just found them the other day. I thought I left it up on the YouTubes, but I didn't. It should be on my... Oh, that's right. How do I go to my history? There we go. So Novolux Stereophonic is the guy that I watched. Now how do I find that video? Why can I not find it? So if you go to his channel and search dummy load, I'm going to give him a little shout out here. Where is my... Why are all my freaking tabs crashing? Okay. So Novolux stereo guy. Very informative. Here it is. How to best touch... There. And then here's the video that I watched. So if this is where I got the idea for this dummy load and stuff, was watching him. And I should have wrote down what he was doing with stuff. I also need the multimeter touching on these guys too. So we're going to set this to DC. And we're going to probe these things, and we're going to see what we're reading. And that should tell us if we're getting our correct output. No need. Okay, all right, we're getting there. What did I do? I switched all this up. Which one was I on before? Thermal cam. There we go. Did I lose my thermal cam now? Oscilloscope will cut. Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome. All right, we're powering it on, guys. We ready? Volume is all the way down. I'm going to be a noob and hit auto scale. Maybe I shouldn't have. I'm going to go back to default. That doesn't look like a sine wave to me. Right, we're going to look at just channel 1 here. Maybe my triggers. Oh, look, why is the trigger? No idea what I'm doing, guys. But that is definitely not a sine wave. What am I doing? What if I... Okay, so if I mess with the volume a little bit... Am I going to break it, guys? I don't know what I'm doing. Volume amp on max. Okay. Okay, volume's up to max. I'm going to show you just auto scale since I'm not sure what I'm doing here. That's max volume. Resistors aren't even warm. Should they be heating up? Yeah, I hit auto scale right now. That's auto scaled. Volume is maxed. Balance is in the middle. I mean, the waves look the same. But I thought these dummy loads would be heating up. I have speaker 1 and 2 on. Power's on. Is the amp on? Yes, the amp is on. We are on. Okay, increase the amplitude on the signal generator. Okay. How do I go back to that? Amplitude. There we go. $178 still looks the same. Keep going. Is the signal generator even on? I don't know. Yes. Yes. Wave gen on. We could test that real quick. Hold on. Let me power this off. You want to see what the signal generator's on? I'll see what it actually looks like. So we're going to do left channel. If I auto scale it, we got a signal. And the amp is on auxiliary. Okay, so there's our signal. We know that's working because I just plugged the probe right into the signal generator now. So let's go back to where I was. Yes, the amp was on auxiliary. Now, I'm going to turn, and I'm plugged in to the auxiliary in. I'm going to turn it back on. We're on auxiliary. Speaker 1 and 2 on. We see it. We do get a signal or something here. What should my trigger be? Maybe that's trigger on an edge. That sounds right. Oh, I didn't. Thank you. Yes, it was not plugged in. And that kind of looks like we're getting something. I see sine waves in there. Auto set? Okay. Auto set. That's auto set. Should we be on? So we're on DC coupling. Why is that? Why is it? We want AC, right? Let's redo the auto set. No. So we're on 10 volts per division. Is that what that means, I think? Guys, this is all new to me. I'm new to oscilloscopes. Now go up with the amplitude. Okay. Wave generator. Amplitude. How high should I go? I'm at 250. The resistors are not showing anything. They're not even warm. Max 1 volt. I'm on. Okay, so I'm at millivolts, so we want. So I gotta go up a lot higher? But you said start slow. Show the whole scope. Give me a second, guys. "3D Medic Vince, how's it going?" Okay, so you're saying the differential. I don't know what the differential is. Is that the plug you're talking about here? So that's a splitter. So that way I could do both channels. Is not what I need it. Is that... Okay, here's what I got in there. So this is plugged into the scope, and then this is plugged into the aux left and right. And I double checked. This pin has continuity to the middle pin of both. The shield has continuity to the shield of both. So am I wrong? All right, we're starting to get we are starting to get temperature on our resistors. I'm gonna get rid of auto set here. Maybe I should go back to auto set. How do I zoom out? So my probes, I think, are set to 10x. I don't know if that matters. I'm going to go back to auto set. There's auto set. That's what I get from auto set. I'm stumped right now, guys. I might have to go back and watch that video and figure. You're saying, should I just go back? I'm at 302 millivolts. Should I just keep raising this? I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? It's going to wreck my resistors or something, right? You said don't go higher than 1 volt. All right, we're at 1 volt. I'm going to press auto set again. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. So we got noise on the line. Is that what that is, guys? If I turn the volume down. Yeah, move my trigger. Okay, guys. So that's like half volume. There's full volume. There's 3/4 volume. Trigger is set. I don't know what trigger is set to. I don't know how to do that. Trigger is set to edge. And then what? So it's on edge. Source, or it's on slope, falling, rising, falling, alternating, or either. I don't know. How do I set volts per division on a trigger? I'm just happy we got a signal. All right, so you're saying set it on rise. That's on rising. That's what it's on. Sorry, you guys can't see that. So we're on rising. I mean, I got math functions on here. Should I do some math stuff? Analyze. don't know what I'm doing. Measure? What do you want me to measure there? Max 37 volts, 34 volts. Find the arm. I don't know how to do that. So I'm gonna measure this with my multimeter. You guys said the oscilloscope should do that, but I'm just gonna see. What am I on? I'm on volts DC. Yeah, Symbol Tech, you're asking me to do stuff I don't know how to do. I don't know how to. I just hit the measure button here. I'm not sure how to. Oh, we want AC. I want DC. If I go to AC, so right now we're at 8 volts. This should go up to like 21.9 is max without clipping. So there's max volume. And we're only at 16 volts AC. So 16. So there's a formula here, guys. I wrote it down. Volts times volts divided by resistance is what my power is. So what do I get? 16 times 16 divided by 8. So we're only at 32. We're maxing out at 32, and I thought it was rated at like 60. Am I through the dim bulb? No, the dim bulb is not on. I mean, I'm going through it, but I have it bypassed. But I'm going through the isolation transformer, if that makes a difference. Let me swap that and go right to the mains here, because maybe that's throwing something in there. I don't know. Okay, we're powered directly. Yeah, we're getting the same weird signal there. So it's triggering like multiple times, but yeah, slight difference left and right. I see a little dip on the yellow here. Maybe I have so I'll do balance left, balance right. Oh, that's weird. So that's balance right, and that's balance left. So I had an issue there, it looks like. That's how it should look when I balance the other way. That's weird. What does that mean, guys? Because it's not triggering another channel. Okay. How do I trigger on both channels? Or is that not something you do? All right, listen, I got the dim bulb off. Isolation it's not even an isolation transformer anymore. I have that all off. I'm powered directly to my mains or whatever. We're getting 60 degrees Celsius on my load. So the loads are getting a little warm. Okay, so you want me to go up on the amplitude. I could do that. Let me separate these guys again. Okay. Amplitude is at 1 volt. You want me to go up to how high can I go? 1.5. Yeah, resistors are, I'm watching them. So I have the thermal cam up on my other, I have thermal up on my other screen over here. They're up to 53 until you see flattens. Well, I don't know what you mean by flattens. Is that like you're talking about the top of the wave should flatten out? Is that what you mean? That's clipping? Is that what that's called? I think that's called clipping is what I was remembering. Oh, okay, I saw flattens. I forgot I didn't have the volume all the way up, so I'm gonna lower the amplitude back to 1 volt. Volume maxed out. And now we're gonna go till we see clipping. There's clipping. And that is at 22 volts. That's exactly what this is rated. This is rated at 60. So that should read 21.9 to my calculations. So we are getting the correct RMS. Is that what it's called out of this? Am I right there, guys? See, I did a little calculations here. I think it's rated at 60 volts. So if we do the square root of power times resistance, the square root equals what voltage we should get. And that should be 21.9. And we measured 22. The oscilloscope should do all this for you. You're okay. How do I do that? Okay, so if I get this going, I should hit like math. I have math. I have measure. This is saying we're up to 68 volts. So if I lower the amplitude, we're starting to get toasty on our resistors. So I'm going to turn this down. They're up to 110. Okay, so Symbol Tech. Yeah, so I need to learn how to measure this stuff. That's where so I got measure, I get add measurement, frequency, period. I got all kinds of stuff here. Rise time, duty, fall time, count, negative. I have no idea what I'm doing here. We're going to go back up. Oh, here's a snapshot of all of them. Oh, there you go. Is that what I want? How did I do that again? Measure. Is that all the stuff I want? Okay, we're up to 100 degrees Celsius on our resistors. So we got DC RMS. Look at that, 20. There it is, 22.1. And if I, how do I get that to stay up there? So there's clipping right there. We're going to go back to measure. 22.4 DC RMS or AC RMS. 1 millisecond at 1 hertz or 1000 hertz. I think this is the information screen that you wanted. Okay. I'm going to turn this volume down. So my resist. Oh, they're hot. They are hot. They are toasty. They're up to 140. I'm turning this all the way down. They are slowly coming down now. See, you got it. Okay. So let's see what we got here. You said frequency. Frequency 1000 hertz. VRMS. Or is that volts RMS? So DC and AC RMS is here. We're at 22.4. Dissipating 60 watts. So I have the right setup here. We figured that out now. So what I have here is what I need to measure this and to test, to bench test these. And I don't need to use so I don't need the multimeter when I have all this stuff. I have those resistors. I probably should get bigger ones. I noticed they sell, Amazon has these huge ones. Huge ones. For like $24 a piece. That I might upgrade to those in the future if I ever do this again, but I believe I was able to get what I needed done out of this. We could get this back where you need to go. Okay, you are back. Okay. Wake up at 5 a.m. Are they cooling? Yes, they're cooling. They're down to 67 right now. That one's 50. Ooh. That's weird. This one is a lot cooler than this one, but maybe this one's tied to the heatsink a little better. Or is that a problem if one is hotter than the other? Oh, my whole heatsink is pretty hot, so that's doing a great job. You tested your electronic load yesterday at 150 watts. The transistors got up to 105. Well, these little guys just got up to 110. Okay, I gotta turn this off. before I shock myself. What else what else can I test on this, guys? To double, I guess I could do the FM. Could do FM real quick with the speakers plugged in. But I believe we're done with the oscilloscope. That was fun. For me, at least. I'm going to stick this cable up into the oscilloscope so it's with it at all times. You stay there. Pitco, hey, how's it going? Why are those resistors getting so hot? Because they're dummy speakers. Instead of using speakers, we hook up 8 ohm resistors. That way we could test on a set signal instead of listening like music or something, or we have a set tone that the oscilloscope is putting out, and we're up in the amplitude, and the resistors are acting as speakers, and they're just taking the hit. So they need to be on a heat sink like this. So that's why they're on this big heat sink, and really they should be screwed in, which they are not. So in the future, I'm going to screw these in, and this whole heat sink is hot. I wonder what that's temperature reading. It's kind of hard. It's just reflecting. Look at that. Left a nice heat signature on the cardboard here. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Sorry. Okay, so my dummy load works. Oscilloscope works. I kind of expected louder sound out of this. I'm really not sure what I was exactly expecting, but I was hoping it would crank up pretty loud. But it is what it is. Did the neighbors complain? No neighbors complained. Not yet. We'll see. I'm going to put the speakers in, and I'm going to see if everything else works. And then we could button this thing back up. And I could go deliver it to my father and tell him everything's working, which would be pretty freaking awesome. So I feel these are getting warm. So we checked DC offset, and that was minimal. So with the help of Symbol Tech, Pitco, with the help of Symbol Tech here, and Carther, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have done this, or wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I heard it from my house. Greg, when you're finishing the stream, you should play us out on that amp with your song. I could. We played my song on it before. It was fun. I don't know if were you here when I played it on it? Okay, speakers are in. Yes, you were. Okay. That's a good idea. We're going to do that when I'm just going to do a few more tests. Get a FM, see if I get FM stereo, or this light bulb wasn't working for some reason. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe that's the FM stereo bulb and it's not supposed to work unless I'm on a stereo station. Let's test that out. Power on. FM auto. Copyright. Okay. Let me see what I could do here without getting myself electrocuted. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Oh, you know what? I don't have an antenna hooked up. Let's get an antenna. That should just be a simple wire, I think. I had one last time. I don't know what I did with it now. Copyright. Okay. Where did my tools go? Here they are. Okay. So we're going to do a little antenna, I guess. Now, where do I hook this up to, guys? Because there's like... So there's FM and ground. I think I just do it right to FM. That's it, right? It's one wire. Am I thinking wrong there? Yeah, FM is just one wire though, right? I don't need like two wires, or do I? Do I need a ground wire hooked up? Why is there... So there's ground, there's AM, ground, FM, and then that says 375 there. Just one. Okay, Carter, I'm going with what you say. You haven't let me down yet.
Comedy. You got Fred Armisen in it? Jenna Fisher from The Office.
That sounds much better.
So watch that on YouTube and plan to see it in theaters August 14th.
Copyright. Okay. So we still only have... This bulb's not turning on. I'm on FM stereo. Let's try that. FM stereo does nothing. Why is that? That's broken. $60 volt anywhere into it. Oh man. Why does FM stereo do nothing? I believe that was same issue we had before. FM auto. FM auto works. Stereo nothing. How do I diagnose that? I'll have to look that up, guys. So FM stereo doesn't work. AM. I don't really have good lighting here. Can't see much here. Like just nothing's lit up too good here. So I wonder if this comes off, is this all cloudy or something? Oh, AM is not doing anything, but maybe because I don't have an antenna hooked up. That's where we had AM last time. Okay, so we don't have any AM, but that could be antenna related. Look at schematics and check switch on back. Yeah, look through schematics. Okay, that's beyond my level, is doing that. So I am going to have to probably consult the internet and figure out what needs to be checked there. But we're going to end the stream, guys. Kosh King, what's up? We got it working, Kosh. It's working. I didn't break it. It sounds good, I guess. It doesn't sound bad, but I don't know how good it should sound. I'm not familiar with all this stuff, but it works. We have stereo. We have auxiliary input. We are getting our rated power. I learned how to use the oscilloscope today, somewhat, with the help of Symboltech and Carther. So still had a lot of fun today. But we are going to, I got 11 you guys watching on what is today, Monday. I'm subbing in today for Rusty Russ. Rusty's on vacation. Thanks Greg. We're gonna do like you said. We're gonna end the stream with my song here. Let's see if I get it to work. I need to take my headset out. And so now we're playing through the speakers here. I'm back. It's cruising a silver train. Cards on a console stack. My head. And songs for baby. And the screen goes black. I trace that trail. Slot tech. Get up. Let's go. If it takes hours, I'll ring along. From the desk to the video. Watch me bring that dead gear home. Stop it. Let's take some slow. We free. Every episode is a try. I still stay home. Go. There we go. GT Auto, thank you. You guys have a great night. Enjoy your night. Thanks for stopping by. Pitco, thank you. Swarm Collective, thank you. Kosh King, thanks for coming around. GT Auto, best mod ever. Carther, Symbol Tech, Greg Richard. Add a little bass. Get your merch.